Hi folks, Stu here with another great product from SJM Offroad. Do you have a winch with synthetic rope on your four-wheel drive? Do you know that it needs to be removed for maintenance, especially if we've driven through mud, silty water or sand? All that grit gets inside the fibres and starts to break it down and reducing the lifespan of your winch rope. Most four-wheel drivers don't realise to clean your synthetic rope properly, you actually need to remove it completely from your winch. So we need to try and get a bolt or a screw or whatever device it is that's securing the end of the winch rope to your winch. Now that's no easy task, especially if your winch is tucked underneath your bull bar. So what's an easier way to get your winch rope on and off your winch? Let me show you this little game changer, the Spool-Lock. This little Velcro device goes on your winch spool, and what it basically does is it ties your winch rope back onto the spool. So there's no need for bolts, screws or any other anchoring devices. So let me show you how simple it is to fix to your winch. First, we got a nice clean winch rope, and this one's actually a 14mm diameter, so it can go up to your bigger 20,000 pound winches. We pull our rope under there, we have a nice bit of tail, and we go through the first eyelet. After we've passed it through, we've got a bit of tail there, we just wrap it around the Spool-Lock about 5 or 6 times, and it just depends on the thickness of your rope on how many wraps you're going to get in there. So the wraps themselves, when they're put around there, we can get it all nice and neat around the Spool-Lock. And we generally want to put the Spool-Lock just to one side of the winch, so that when we start to winch the rope on, that it all goes on there nice and even. So the tail of your winch rope just tucks into the last eyelet of your Spool-Lock, and that pulls it in nice and snug. So now we're ready to actually winch the rest of the rope on. We want to put that under tension so that the winch rope keeps its shape and it doesn't crush out when we've got load on it. So as you can see, very simple device, so easy to use. Like I said, it's variable to different brands of winches, so it goes up to about a 90mm diameter winch spool. So how do you get your hands on one? You simply go onto the SJM website or visit one of the SJM Offroad stockists. Till next time, safe wheeling, and remember, at SJM Offroad, we're gearing you up for adventure.